Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, of course, earlier this week we were doing a bit where we were trying to use the ring IDs before they got nerfed to only count as bleed to get as many stupid team combos going as possible. Well, there's only one theoretical one we can do left. There's still quite a few status effect combos that don't have enough units to do. Stuff like how Bleed Rupture only has a single unit, being Rabbit Heathcliff, or like how Sinking Tremor only has Molar Ishmael, stuff like that, right? But it's time for the funniest one of all, that's right. It's Rupture Sinking time, baby. And for this, I've assembled probably what is the worst team for this. I guess maybe not the worst team for this, but pretty bad, you know. That's the main hope here. Oh, I think we started with Rupture. So we're probably gonna focus on the Rupture gifts first, right? Yeah. I'll just take this. It should be simple enough. But yeah, I'll show the team in a second once we actually get to the first fight. No thank you. We do not want bleed stuff. That's not our focus. Yeah, so this is the team. It looks a little strange. Don't get me wrong. I understand that. But we've got 4 units that are both sinking and rupture, and then 1 additional sinking, 1 additional rupture. I've purposefully done this in a weird way. So, easy thing to forget about. Base Hong Lu is both sinking and rupture. It's the only base ID to have more than a single main keyword on it, or main status effect on it. All the other ones only have a single one. Base Hong Lu is both sinking and rupture, which is really interesting. He really didn't need to be rupture since there's already 3 other base IDs with rupture, because base Sinclair, Otis, and Gregor are also rupture. He could have just been sinking, but they just went for this for some reason. Pretty interesting. They're also nerfing him this upcoming update because this isn't going to work on turn 1. So yeah. And Suncliff, of course, also is both sinking and rupture. He would count as Tremor 2 if Tremor Burst counted for the fusion gift, but only Tremor Potency or count does. Tremor Burst does not count, as much as I wish it did. It would be kind of busted for stuff like, you know, the Tremor Fusion gift. It would work for anything with... Or not Tremor, the Tremor Fragment is what I'm trying to say. Anything with Tremor Burst. Of course, these two count as both Rupture and Sinking right now because they're currently, you know, super strong. They count as all 5 of the stuff listed here. That's being changed with this update. And we've got 1 random Sinking ID, 1 random Rupture ID. One with the most homeless ones I could think of because I thought that would be a funny bit. So yeah, this is the team. We're going to hopefully get both the Sinking and Rupture EO gifts with relative ease. And yeah, see how that goes. Okay, losing a clash with you, potentially. Okay, we won the clash with you after all. Nice. Good to see. But yeah, it's been a long time since I think I've used base Gregor, especially. Because he's not good, logically. He's one of those base IDs that isn't, like, the worst one, but also isn't one of the stronger ones, so I really don't have much to say about him. He's, I mean, he's got single coin stuff for these two. He's got Pierce Fragility with that, but, I mean, he's a 3-7 speed, nothing too special. It's only 1 Pierce Fragility on heads for current turn, so it's not great. That sort of thing. His healing passive is nice, at least. And of course, Mariachi Sinclair. He is sinking, he's bad. I love him a lot, though. You know, he may be bad, but we still believe in him. I'm also very clearly not playing Suncliff very well here. And that is because Suncliff is very zany to try and use properly when you're actually going for, you know, teams that aren't just solos, right? I might do like a Suncliff solo tomorrow or something, though. Honestly, I think I've been kind of, you know, itching for a Suncliff solo, so that might be the plan sometime soon. Yeah. I'm glad I can finally get this team done. This is a joke I've made, I think, since Fusion Gifts came out. I think I've made jokes about how, you know, one day we will get a sinking Rupture team at the same time for basically, you know, double the Rupture, because you've got Rupture and then you've got Gloom-flavored Rupture against Avnos. That's pretty funny, because Base Honglu and Suncliff, of course, were the only 2 we had. Didn't actually expect to get any support for it for, like, a long time, because they really don't work very well together. Because they do function pretty similarly, right? So it's a little weird. Okay, quick little jump cut later. No idea what I was talking about. Probably nothing important, though, knowing me. But yeah. We'll try and see if we can get both fusion gifts this run, Because if we are, that's the hope. We should be able to, especially if we basically, like, only focus on them. Because as nice it would be to get other stuff, like, you know, stuff that actually helps with seeing a rupture beyond the fusion stuff. The fusion stuff is obviously the most important. Because both of their fusion gifts make it pretty doable to just kind of maintain count kind of infinitely. Not necessarily, like, infinitely, but still, you know what I mean, right? So that'll be the hope. Getting something like Compass could also be really nice. Sinking count might be a bit of an issue for this team, because, you know, even all the sinking people we do have, their actual count output is really bad. And even Black Sheep music doesn't necessarily help with count turn 1. It'll help turn 2, though, as long as we just get a bunch of hits off and that we have the fusion gift already, so we get sinking infliction to make count go down a bunch, right? That's the basic hope, I think. We'll have to see if that's actually how it's going to work, though. Well, I don't know. As much as I'd also like to focus on some stuff that benefits the ring, it's going to be not my priority, right? Most enemies are going to have, like, bleed, sinking, rupture a lot of the time anyways, so they'll mostly be good. I don't know how frequent it's going to be that they're actually, you know, perfectly set up, though, right? Yeah. Whenever we get to the final boss, the hope will just be that we can sinking rupture them to death fairly easily. Also means we need to avoid people that, you really do not want to sinking. AKA sanity bosses. Like, if we see Kim, that's not going to be great. First Land plus plus is also worthwhile. Probably not that worthwhile, honestly. Snake time. We probably want to save up our costs so we can do rerolls and stuff. See if we can actually get the sinking EU gifts. Because Rupture we're going to try and get from the floor reward. Sinking we'll try and get from the shop, because Rupture is what we started out with, so it's going to be the thing that shows up a little more frequently from floor rewards. Make use of the turn 1 dual strike bonus while it still exists. So sad. Sure, do that. That'll work. Singing Pointillism didn't do great there. That's fine. That's how it goes. Side effects are being inflicted, slowly but surely. We've got, like, no count, but, who's counting? Okay, Gregor's winning the Clash. Getting to high Sandy, that's good. And, you know, 70 damage, kind of bad when you consider how super weak the boss is to that attack, but, you know, that's neither here nor there, right? I think so, at least. Kind of here and there, so not really the best phrase to use in a situation like this, because it is very relevant, and implying it is not relevant is wrong. Okay, you can't clash anything. Can you clash anything? Yes, actually, cool. Love to see it. Neutral, it'll actually be a win. It says neutral, but it's not actually neutral, is it now? Whirlwind time, also pretty good. You may be hearing dog noises in the background depending on how much my mic is picking up. It kind of varies from day to day how much it feels like picking up or random noises. Nice kill. I just gotta take down the other arm for you, and we can also focus on the other guy in the meantime. Just go for this though, save your funny attack. Sure, do that there. Send it. Cool. Not having Suncliff clash because we don't really want Suncliff to get too much Sandy, of course. Although he's still fairly high up because, once again, not paying the most attention to it. Not as much as I probably should be, but it's kind of how it feels when you're not soloing with him. Okay. Big ones, other arm broke now. Both of them have broken arms, cool. So we will clash both of them a bunch. Well, same with Pointillism, we probably don't need to do anything else in that guy, honestly. Same with Pointillism, probably instantly stagger. So we'll try that out, cool. Should work out. It's gonna lie to us on the clashes, because that's how negative coins are, but hopefully not enough lies for us to be too concerned with how the outcome here goes here. enough random debuffs on you that Sanguine Painting should be pretty good here. It's nice how they, you know, do self, you know, fragile themselves. That's pretty cool always. You don't actually have a lot of debuffs on you, do you? Well, you had enough, so that's cool. And yeah, you're dead. Auto damage here, because might as well. Long lose skill 2 finishes the job. Cool. Now we get our Talisman bundle, so that is 1/2 of the Rupture Fusion gift. If we're lucky, we will just get Sam Duty Battery right here and now. Oh, most likely. You're most likely to get tier 2s here, but you can get better. Fiery down. I mean, sure. Oh! There's Standard Duty Battery. Well, what more could you ask for? Deal more damage. Okay. I always need to check, so I always forget what that one does. It's not very important. We're going to Outcast, though. Amity Brooch is also funny, but not very good. We actually used it yesterday, so that was interesting. It wasn't great. It's not a very great general, but we can get Standard Duty Battery, so we can guarantee we get the Fusion Gift soon. So now we just want the Sinking Fusion. And if we're lucky we could get it here, we're going to use another skill 2 as well, because it's only a little bit, right? Worth it. None of the ones we need. I mean, I should probably just take Thunder Branch if I'm given it, right? Might as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get lucky here. I will sell Scarlet Moss, though, and I'll do another refresh just to see if we get lucky. No luck. Okay, that's fine. It wasn't meant to be. We'll get it before the end of the run, right? We'll make sure next rest stop, which is, you know, the only other rest stop at the end of the 4th floor, we'll make sure that we're going to have what we need to by that point. They really should have made it so that when they changed... They really should have added another rest stop at the end of the 3rd floor when they changed Mirror Dungeon for normal. Really would have been very logical and worthwhile. I don't know. That's what I think, at least. Just my thoughts on the matter, right? I think it would be logical enough. Who knows? Well, you're gonna win a clash. I mean, let's just have you counter instead, yeah. Let's try playing Suncliff a little bit more correct from here on out. Might be beneficial. Whirlwind gets that coin power for turn 1 because he hasn't taken damage, so it's nice to see. Enjoy it while it lasts, right? And Sanguine Pointless, only 1 coin because we don't have funny debuff stack stuff yet. When we get more things like the Compass or, I don't know, if we get like Thrill or Downpour or something, could happen. Wouldn't say no, necessarily. Sam just eating away at the pies Dongrang bought for us. How nice of Dongrang to do such a thing, and how rude of Sam to just eat them all for himself. That's fine, though. We love Samja. He's doing his best. And by that I mean he's very clearly not doing his best, and he's just being a silly little gremlin. That is what he is, though. He is what he is. A passive just triggered there for Heathcliff. Heist aggro. Oh no, it's you. As fast speed and text target with sinking. Deal 1% more damage for every single target, max 20%. Cool. Don't think I've ever looked at that support passive before. Sure thing. I don't know what to say about it. Interesting, just do more damage. Enemies 20 sinking, do 20% more damage with whoever's got most sinking stuff, right? Fair enough. I shouldn't have Suncliff so high up in the actual turn order, though, huh? Because we don't really want him getting multiple skill slots in a team like this. Yeah. Kind of a bad choice on my part, I think. We'll have you be last instead. Just for convenience's sake. Right. A little bit more convenient, because when you get multiple skill slots, you kind of clash a little bit too much often. I'm fine with you being last. Counter. Well, not that your counter matters too much here, because, well, you'll get the sinking, but you won't actually get the benefits. Yeah, now Otis's damage up went triggered there. Interesting. Yeah. Fair enough. Was it speed? I don't know. I didn't really read the Ishmael passive. It's one of those ones I just never pay attention to, right? Because it's a weird one. I need to get better. I need to familiarize myself with more support passives in general, though. Mary, if you think they're lost to Clash, who would have thought? Yeah, counter that guy, sure. You've got the paralysis, so it'll be funny. Not a party, nice. Whirlwind. Cool. Thunder Branch really isn't great for us, is it? So few of our attacks actually inflict rupture, huh? Well, Thunder Branch is still something at least, right? So that's cool. That's cool. And you can just one-side to spread out. Sure, why not? Shh. Might as well. It's funny. Sunglyph Sanity is in a much better spot now. Nice to see. Although we really need to make sure he does not corrode here, because I do not want to take a corroded binds directly to the face, because, well, I think it's self-explanatory why you wouldn't want a corroded bind straight to the face, but just wouldn't be nice. Right. A lot of damage for us. A lot of people talking over each other. Sticky Muck, actually pretty nice for us, being able to stack defense level down with a bunch of random attacks. It's pretty nice for our debuff stacking for the ring IDs. You can pass this pretty easily. Okay, no child in a flask for us then. Well, it's Ebony Queen time, so not too concerned. See what we can do here, and by that I mean we'll just kill the fruit probably immediately. Usually it's a pretty solid play, right? You do that, you counter that one. Not a party, paint over, save the sanguine. Actually, no, I'll just pop a sanguine pointillism here. Might as well, right? Okay, hopefully we can break the fruit with these attacks. It definitely will happen. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's not going to happen. We've got two decent attacks going for the fruit. Break it, get the fragile on all the parts, because that's another debuff. That's pretty nice for us. Dog noises once again. It happens. Yeah, there's 3 coins single point. It appears resisted, unfortunately, but won't matter once we stagger this fraud. That was a smart move, yeah. Sure was. I think I'm just gonna attack you this turn. Yeah, that'll work. Do some good damage with a lot of these random attacks. Yeah, Sanguine Pointillism, of course, does a lot. And your staggereds, you're taking Fatal from everything now, so it'll be good. Yeah, Otis just kills here. Because she gets her 4 coin off. She didn't even need more than just the default 2 coins. Pretty cool. And this is the part where we get Sand Duty Battery. Excellent stuff. Great Rupture. Give me a random U gift. Cost is probably the smarter move, but when have I cared for the smarter move? A lot of Rupture stuff here. I'd like something for sinking, though. One of the 2 sinking gifts would be very nice. And it looks like I do not get it. That's interesting to see Glimpse of Flames there, though. Huh. I'm tempted to take it just for the bit, right? We could sell it or something, or maybe we should just go for something for Rupture instead. That probably would be the smarter move. Actually, smartest move, go for Nixie Divergence. Why not? Pride Weak Floor isn't a very fun one. There's some annoying guys there, but we'll manage. We don't want to enhance gifts, no, but we want to fuse gifts. Select Rupture keyword, not because it actually matters, but just because it's force of habit. And yet, we get Enrapturing Trance here, so there's our first of the fusion gifts we need. That's cool. No need to enhance anything else, though. While we could enhance, like, Thunder Branch, not really worth it. It only matters for our Gloom Rupture stuff, which we technically do have some of. Yeah, because Heathcliff's skill 2 is Rupture and Gloom. And stuff like Gregor's got a Gloom skill, doesn't he? I think so. I don't know. Because, like, we got... I guess your skill 1, it would count. Yeah, that counts for Thunder Branch. Only for 1 coin, of course, but, like... Yeah, Bottle Stomp actually gets a decent benefit there, right? Not enough for me to warrant actually bothering with it, though, right? Just keep on going forwards. My mouse is stopping working, by the way, and I do not have any batteries on hand right now because I am, not at my apartment. So I'm just gonna have to suffer, I think. Oh, you can just one-side Puddle Stomp, nice. Stupid mouse. Oh, it's also full of dog hair. That doesn't help, does it? I don't think it's the issue, but I assume I just need new batteries for it or something. That's okay. You're gonna hear a lot of spam clicking just because I'm trying to get my mouse to turn on again and it's not gonna turn on. Ugh. Trackpad it is. Fun stuff. One of those things that just unnecessarily stresses me out to use the trackpad because it is so unusable. That's fine. We got Rupture now. Should be able to maintain Rupture count decently to a degree, simply by just spending potency and turning into count. That's something. If we can get Thrill, it would be better, but... Rupture is in a solid enough state now. We need to focus entirely on sinking from here on out. We've got 2 more shops we'll get on the next floor. We can focus those on sinking. We did choose the Pride Week floor, which I don't think has anything particularly great for sinking on it. I don't really pay attention to Ego Gift pools ever since they changed them to not matter nearly as much. But, yeah. Pierce Week, Pride Week encounter. It's quote-unquote Pride Week. It's these guys, though. I feel like that was fairly obvious, yeah. That's fine. We will, kill you. Hopefully. Got the counter for you, nice. You're getting hit by a javelin, that's fine. These guys just do SP damage on hit or something, right? What is it? I forget. There's so many random mermaid and stuff that they all do, like, SP damage. All mermaid and pal enemies all are like, yeah, do SP damage, but, like, some of them are, like, on death. Some of them are just every turn. Some of them are, like, on hit. Stuff like that, right? It's hard to keep track of them all. That's fine. Should be some more sanity loss for, Heathcliff there, so that'll be nice. Round of coloring, does stagger, cool, instantly kills that guy as well. Okay, Panada Party rolled tails and was evaded. Mariachi Sinclair, moment. That's for sure. That's for sure. Good Sanguine Pointillism, not great. You've got Rupture. Look what you count with the first coin too, yeah. Okay, I'll roll with it. Do that, sure. Okay, cool. Good Rupture. Yeah. You press on now. These guys are all good as dead, really. We're winning clashes and stuff at this point. They're, you know, we're high sanity, they're neutral-ish sanity for the most part, which is good. Kind of want them to be high sanity, don't we? Because, they've got a lot of negative coin and stuff, that's pretty rude. That's fine. This is also a case of one of those funny fights where they're on the background that doesn't match whatsoever, because there is no situation in which the Pequod Town members were on the Lobcorp branch in UCorp. That's for sure, but it's also not super relevant to be picky about it, is it? That's how it goes. Right. Rusted muzzle, sure. We'll take it. It's out of the pool if we take it. Give me something. Old wooden doll. Alright. That's just very gentleman as well, so nothing too scary. Elderfly's Dream, more burn. Maybe we should have gone for Glimpse of Flame. I guess then we wouldn't have necessarily gotten Elderfly there, but it's also not the main reason to do that at all. Immediate Sanguine Pointillism, I mean, might as well, right? Not really a reason not to. Immediate Sanguine Painting, I mean, might as well, not really a reason not to. You can throw in a spread out. Cool. Something like this should work out. Nice. Also got a bunch of random rupture count thanks to Thunder Branch, so that's cool. And the spread out gets some self-thinking going, it breaks the part. Got all 3 tails and negative 14 sanity, so that's pretty nice to see just in general. Who's getting hit here, by the way? Is it Heathcliff? If it's Heathcliff, I would be lucky. Oh no, it's Sinclair. Okay, he can live with that. It's Mariachi Sinclair. He's just kind of here for the bit. That's his only purpose on this team. He's here for the bit, and that's all he does. Simple enough. You're being hit? That's fine, you do, like, no damage. You're gonna heal off a bunch, but that's on you, so clashing it doesn't really make a difference. So we're just gonna attack you a bunch. Will we kill you? Probably not this turn. We've got a Sanguine Pointillism, but we don't have anything super strong beyond that this turn. A lot of skill 1s and some mid-skill 2s. We'll still do good damage here, though, yeah. The Rupture is also nice. It's kind of going down a little bit because we're hitting him with a bunch of non-Rupture attacks. Yeah, Outer Rupture, that's fine. So you heal up a little bit here, but you definitely die next turn. So that's good enough for me. Yeah, 380 HP. That's okay. Weaken Hematic Coloring. We've got a Puddle Stomp. We've got a Sanguine Painting. We've got just a bunch of solid stuff in general. Just send it. You're not living this. You're weak to Pierce and Sloth, so this Hematic Coloring does a lot of damage. Your Pierce weakness doesn't matter. Your part's broken, so you're taking fatal damage from all damage types. And he gets a kill, though. Cool. Negative 26 sanity, though, so we probably want to have him clash a little bit before he loses too much more sanity. Although it'd only be an issue if we use his skill 3 too much or something, right? Techniques of Divergence, though. It's good to have. Random U gift, I'll take it. Sheep. Sure. And what do we want here? Could go Rupture enemies. I mean, we want something that's going to be weak to Gloom, almost certainly, and the best choice is probably the Envy Floor. Because, like... yeah, you're weak to Gloom, you're weak to Gloom. You... I don't know if you're weak to Gloom, but I don't think you resist it. You might. You're weak to what, like Gluttony, something? I don't remember your weaknesses off the top of my head. This floor will probably work, though. 2 out of 3 I know are weak to Gloom, and the other one I think is neutral, but might resist it. Definitely not weak to it. I think. I don't remember. Okay, we need to do some sinking refreshes here, though. No luck. No luck. No luck. No luck. Ugh, that's not great. It's all going to be down to the final shop, then, I suppose. We'll sell everything if need be. That's okay. We can liquidate our entire stock without too much concern. Okay, we'll take this path, though. I did notice that this path does mean we're going to have to fight some funny middle guys in a focused encounter, but that's not hard, it's just funny. Seeing a focused encounter not weak to any sin affinities. Alright, I forgot this is a normal encounter for a second because I was talking about the middle one. That one's going to be in a little bit. Not quite yet. Heathcliff skill 2 is going to be our good friend right here, since that's the one that doesn't give him any self-sinking, so won't get his sanity down anymore. So he can just one-side with it, do some good damage. It's nice. This is a situation in which you really want Heathcliff to be not clashing anyways. Because countering is bad for his sanity, and we don't want his sanity to go down too much. Yeah. Sinclair took a little bit of damage there because he lost clash with his skill 3 because, as previously stated, very homeless. That's how it goes. We get another Puddle Stomp from Heathcliff, so that's cool. I remember when the Lynch and Gregor passive released, people were like always saying like, "Oh, this is gonna be great for Suncliff. This is gonna be great for Suncliff," when it really clearly isn't, because Suncliff doesn't want to lose that much sanity. A constant sanity drain for Suncliff, like what is it, like 5, 8, something like that per turn, is just really bad for Suncliff because you don't want him to be losing sanity that much, do you? It's just kind of painful if you are. Similar type of thing for like running that passive with. If you want to run passive with like Grips and Clear, also fairly bad because Grips and Clear's sanity goes down fast enough as it is, right? You just gotta play Suncliff a little more passively when he's on a team, right? Sometimes I forget to do that. When I'm running him solo, of course I do use him correctly enough, I think, but when he's a part of a team, it's a little harder to remember to use him right. You've gotten a fair bit of sanity, though. We're at the point where enemies are higher level than us. No, these guys aren't. I think the butlers were, though. So, we are gaining sanity from kills. This is the part where negative sanity units really start to suffer, since their sanity gain just is too big. That's alright. We don't have too many more fights left, so it shouldn't be too bad. Not too many more kills left to do. Counter that one, yeah, that'll work. Always nice when he starts, when he gets that 1 paralysis, it's super nice for his counter stacking, because it guarantees that he gets tails on his next counter, right, and guarantees he keeps on. Never mind? Wait. I'm getting it mixed up. Does it only count if you roll natural tails in the counter? Yeah, it only counts if you get a natural tails in the counter. Paralysis doesn't actually make it so you're guaranteed to roll tails. It just sets your coin power to 0. That's right. Oh well, that's fine. Not that big of a deal. Would have been nice if it actually works like that, huh? That's fine. Whirlwind time. Good stuff. It's got rupture on it, so it maintains the rupture a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That paralysis to make his next counter strong once again. Or he probably won't even need a counter next turn. He'll probably be able to actually go for a puddle stomp. That'll be good. Yeah, puddle stomp time. Actually, we don't want you to get killed, do we? That's sanity gain. More sanity gain than we'd like. We'll just kill without us instead. That'll work. Cool. Victory. Oh, compass. Really cool to get that. It is not the same gift we need, though. Give me cost. I should probably be focusing on cost, because that'll help us a lot more than random tier 2 eagle gifts, I think. Okay, this is the wrong painting based ego gift. We kind of need the other one more than Homeward. But that's fine. We're going to have 2 more events here. Both the same moves we're looking for can be found in events, because we need to get the portrait from Portrait of a Certain Day, and we need to get the Midwinter Nightmare from Bay Lantern. Bunch of debuffs already, that's always nice to see. Single pointism will work well. This will work well. And then we'll do something like... And this probably... Do we want you to... probably want you to just one-side this on someone. Yeah, like that. We're gonna have Sinclair clash here because he really needs to start winning some of these clashes. He's been having an awful job of that. Yeah, the immediate debuffs on the enemy is super nice. Cool. Get some heads and spread out, that's fine. You build up some singing, those your passive will start draining your sanity. Always nice to get a skill 3 first turn on Suncliff, just so we can get that going. Change the wind clashes, that's fine. You've got another Sanguine Pointillism ready, cool. Could probably just pop that on like top left. Instantly gets staggered, probably just gets killed by this, and then we can ignore that one otherwise. Nice. Maybe do it like this instead? That'll work, cool. I like the vibe of that one, maybe. I might be wrong, that's fine. Unfortunately, we've got, like, almost no slash in this entire team. Do we even have slash in this entire team? I'm pretty sure... Is Honglu only blunt, or does he have a... He's got a slash, like, skill 2 or something? Is that it? Honglu's mainly blunt. I didn't know that. He might have, like, one random slash attack, though, if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, slash... Not... I guess Gregor's also got a slash skill. Doesn't he have a skill 2 or something slash, or is it... Or is he only Pierce? I may be mixing up with G-Corp, who's got mainly slash, but has a Pierce skill 3. I don't remember. Running quite a few units I don't run very frequently here, right? Base Honglu and base Gregor, right? Shh. A little bit of an interesting choice. Your skill 1 is slash, yeah, that's what it is. And your skill 2 is slash, okay. So I was on the right path. I was on the right track mentally, I think. Good to know, at least. Dun 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 dun. And this is the last fight of the run too, so that's good. Or last normal fight of the run. I always say that when I mean last non-boss fight. I think I've been saying it since like the beginning. It feels like it's just been one of those things I just always say. Oh, and you get a kill here. That's unfortunate. Are these guys higher level? They sure are. Well, that's fine. He would have gained sanity no matter what. We're not going to be bothered with any sanity purchases in the shop, so that's fine. Curriculum vitae, sure. It's something we can't get in the events, at least, so that's cool. Contract. You... A lot of stuff we can sell if need be, I guess. Well, we're going to need to do a couple of refreshes, aren't we? There's Headless Portrait, okay. That's one thing we're looking for. Now we just need the tier 3. So I still don't know exactly how this works. So I'm gonna not sell tier 3s. Does it roll rarity first, and then decide what you gifted is? I don't actually have any, like, reason to believe that's how it would work, but it could. We can spare 45 cost, I think. It'll be worth it, trust. Other stuff we just straight up don't need at this point. There's quite a few things we have that really don't matter. That's for sure. So we can sell those first and foremost. Sell things a little bit at a time, though, right? There's a sinking tier 3, but not the one we're looking for. There's Artistic Sense, which doesn't matter to me that much. Keep on selling things that don't help us too much. Midrun Nightmare, there we go. I just need to sell one more random ego gift. Actually, I don't think we've got any ego gifts we can sell that are worth that much. That's fine then. We'll sell you, and then we will sell... Oh, what does it matter? Curriculum vitae, yeah. Cool. Well, that's what we were looking for, so that's nice to see. We can get the other fusion gift now. So we take Midwinter Nightmare, we take Headless Portrait, and we get Black Sheep Music. So now we've got both Black Sheep Music, and we got Enrapturing Trance, exactly what we were looking for this run. Let's try making the most of it here, shall we? Boss is weak to Gloom. It is Centipede. Okay. We can build up a lot of debuffs on this guy, I think, right? Singing and Painting is probably the way to go. We're going to want to hit you a bunch here, right? First and foremost. Might actually want to Dimension Shredder with you. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Stack some Rupture so you're going to be ready next turn for that part. Puddle Stomp's good for Rupture. You don't have anything great, so just down to the Bastion. My egos are also still messed up from yesterday. I've noticed that this is the first time I've used an ego this entire run, though, with Dimension Shredder, because I haven't really needed it. Don't have Rodion on this team, so we don't have Rhyme Shank. Simple as that. If I wanted to be smart, maybe I would have brought in, you know, Rodion instead of... like, DHE Rodion instead of Mariachi Sinclair, something like that. But I wanted to run a team that was kind of homeless for the status effects, to really lean into the bit that it's not a good team. But it's a funny bit. And you might be like, oh, your sinking's not looking great here. But oh no, trust me, you've seen nothing yet. Because the Black Sheep Music is going to give us a bunch of sinking next turn. Our Rupture went down a lot, we did a lot of damage that turn. Yeah, there's all of the sinking we were looking for. Excellent. Should be able to get you down to 1 HP this turn, I believe. Before you get the chance to attack, so you should just straight up die. Assuming all goes according to plan, which it might. We'll see. See how this goes. Also, potentially, we're building up some rupture as well, so that's nice to see. Yep, down to 1 HP. 700 damage there, because we've stacked both sinking and rupture, and enough to be just getting a bunch more damage each hit. Yeah, and there goes all the sinking, that's fine. There goes all the rupture as well, that's fine. You're down to 1 HP, so you do just die. But yeah, we actually made fairly good use of both the fusion gifts there, I think. A lot of sinking, a lot of rupture damage, allows us to kill Centipede without it getting a single hit in, and down it goes. Very cool stuff. That's for sure. Yeah, Sting and Rupture, it's one of those team combos that's such a funny idea because it's just so much damage. Yisung did the most by a significant margin, checks out. Honglu did a lot too. Which, fair enough. He's pretty strong for what he is. A base ID. Nice, I'll take my 118 Starlight. Build up Starlight for whatever I may need Starlight for, right? Wish of Stars is the main thing. It's the only thing. I don't know why I say it like that's there. There's something else that might also be necessary. It's daily pull time, though. Okay, give me some shards. Give me 9 shards. It's a 9 shard kind of day. Only be getting single star identities. Give me one of the identities we used today, though. That's 2 base Faust. Give me like a Gregor or a Honglu to celebrate the fact that we used their base IDs today. Right? Yeah, there's a base Gregor. Whoop. Base Gregor Appreciation Day it is. But yeah. This was the final usage we'll get out of the funny benefits the rings have this week. With the update coming this week, no, they're no longer going to count as burn, tremor, rupture, or sinking units. And I've gotten as much mileage as I can out of that fact. The only teams that you could actually use them to trigger is burn and bleed, tremor, and rupture and sinking. The other teams you can't quite do, because you need at least 2 of the certain status effect to get it off. You know, Rabbit Heathcliff, he's got both bleed and fragile, or bleed and rupture, but that's the only bleed and rupture. And then stuff like how you're the only sinking and tremor. Who's the other one who's funny? Oh yeah, Endon. Endon is the only tremor and bleed. Unfortunately, we can't get those to work, and also anything that relies on charge and poise we can't use these guys for since they do not have charge or poise, but you know, that's fine. But anyways, that will be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!